Hey guys, got some SolForge for today's indigestion. A TCG, not a CCG, a TCG. Developed by Stoneblade Entertainment. Very, very good. I do believe some of the original architects behind Magic the Gathering were involved in this. And it shows. It's easily my favourite TCG since Magic the Gathering. I played quite a few of them and none so good as this one. Very, very good. So, here we go. I was just about to say, I've deliberately saved my daily login bonuses to show you, how generous it actually is with cards. So just for logging in, it's given me silver for the day, which I think it'd already given me down here, and a basic booster pack. I would like to open that pack. Inside we have Frozen Solid, Swamp Moss Lurker, and Never Embrace. So that won't mean much to anybody. I don't actually play. Oh, thank you, Claire. How very forward-thinking of you. So every day that you log in, you gain daily bonuses. So you log in, you get a boost. I think you sometimes get a booster. It could be a random card. It could be a red booster, which is kind of meh. A blue booster, which is pretty average, or a gold booster, which is fucking awesome. You also gain some silver, which you can use in the store to buy boosters as well. And you get that for logging in, for your first win, and for your third win for the day. So it's a good reason to come back every day. Now you can buy these boosters. It's pretty okay buying them, but my recommendation is don't go apeshit and certainly don't buy gold ones. I'll go into that later on. Either way, let's have a game. So, like I say, it's a TCG in all intents and purposes. Let's throw down my my nastiest deck against Claire first. Which one is it now? I don't know which one it is now. It might be my high quality black, green, regen, and AoE. No, wait. Is it my black and green, or do I have a black and red? Oh well, fuck it. I don't think this is the right one, but fuck it, it'll do. I'll play through a load of random decks anyway, so fuck it. So it's got a proper deck building in it. It's not like Juzzle Planeswalkers and anything like that. It's got proper deck building in it, which is very much appreciated. So here we go. You've got lanes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And say I put a creature in the middle lane and Claire put a creature in the middle lane. Your creature in the middle lane can only attack down that lane, so it'd stop on her creature, say it killed that creature and then she didn't put one back there. Next turn, the creature would attack, there's nothing blocking it, so it goes straight onto Claire's health, which is 100. If you're first to act, you can only place one card. Then from then on, everybody plays two at once. So as you can see, I could play one card there, and I could go, what shall we do? I think I'm going to Botanimate her, which will turn it into a 3/3. She won't be pleased about that. So you play 2 cards every turn, and you dealt, what is it, 5 cards? Yeah, you dealt 5 cards every turn. You don't have to pay mana, there's no land, being land strangled or any bullshit like that. Every turn, you can play 2 cards, or none, or 1, or whatever you want. Ideally play 2, don't fuck yourself over. So you play 2 cards, and then next turn, as we go here, battle, end turn, it'll deal me a fresh set of 5, just like that. Every turn, dealt a fresh set of 5. Play whichever 2 you want, and there you go. There's also, other than the lane mechanic, which is very nice, the key mechanic to SolForge, which makes it very nice, and you may have seen it in some browser-based games, is the cards rank up. So whenever you play a card, like say I played this Doomwind Drake here, as you can see, at rank 1, it does all this kind of shit. It's a 6 attack, 2 health kind of thing. Your health doesn't regenerate either, by the way. If I take a point of damage, it'll be down to a 6/1. It's a bad example of that, but it doesn't regenerate health unless it's a regenerator, but I'll get into that later on. So when you played it, and at the moment where both me and Claire are rank 1, as you can see this little gauge is going up here. When it gets to the top, we'll rank up to rank 2. Any cards that we've played will come back as rank 2s once we're rank 2. And then we'll go all the way up to rank 3. If we played any rank 2 cards, when we're rank 3 versions will come out then. It's less complicated than I just made it sound. You bitch. Fucking epidemic, my guy. Don't every artillery the sapling. Sapling can't fire guns. Well, you want to be like that. I shall Echo Wisp. And I'm going to put down a Grim Gaunt Predator. So as you can see then, it flashed up there saying when this card comes back, it's going to be a level 2. It can't be a level 2 right now where we're rank 1. You've got to be the appropriate rank for the rank 2 cards to come out, appropriate rank for the rank 3 cards to come out. You do go to rank 4, rank 5, rank 6, but I don't know if they're going to add like rank 4, rank 5, rank 6 creatures later on, but currently at the moment, stuff only ranks up to 3. And yes, Claire makes a good point. Some cards are like, when you rank up, this card does this. So you still do need to continue to rank, otherwise those cards are rank. So you see where I did that? Yeah, there you go. But like I said, it's a TCG for all intents and purposes. You've got your buff kind of spells like this is a green and black deck, so you've got very green type stuff, like each green creature you control gains +2 attack, +2 health. As you see, it ranks up, +3, +3, +5, +5, and it also gets breakthrough, which is equivalent of trample from Magic the Gathering. Anybody that plays Magic the Gathering will know that. Basically, any damage that you would do over a creature's health will hit the player, whereas normally like they just cancel each other out, and then you've got to wait for next turn and try to get through. I don't like Claire's big nasty thing there, so what I'm going to do is get a bit of extra damage, because she's got, on that, the little armor icon is the armor value, so she's got 7 armor on that, so if I do 7 damage or less, it'll take no damage. So I need to do 8 or higher to kill it. 8 damage will kill it. He's got 9, so he's alright now. You see, there's no way to actually save him. I could buff him up with that, but she'd still do enough damage to kill it, but maybe I should just bring out the Shardplate Delver. For some reason, Shardplate Delvers make me laugh. It just sounds dirty. You know, like, you could say you've sharded yourself, you shit your pants, so I just consider, like, oh, yes, yeah, if you shard yourself, you've shit your pants. So, in a most heinous way. So I just see, like, a shard plate, well, that's your underpants, isn't it? So, like, he's delving the dirty underpants. Is a Shardplate Delver. But Shardplate Delvers are actually quite good. They, at the start of your turn, Shardplate Delver gains +2 attack and +2 health. So he's one of those, like, he grows every turn. He does become a problem. You bitch. She buffed him up there with, no, he does this normally. When a Lion General, oh no, that's wrong. While a Lion General is on the field, creatures you control adjacent to it gain +2 attack. And she buffed it up, so any damage, like normally that'd only do 2 damage to it, as you can see there, but because she touched or blighted it, if he deals damage to a level 1 creature, then it instantly destroys it. You still do damage to it and stuff like that, but it will destroy it, regardless of whether it did enough damage or not. Which does make it quite troublesome to deal with until level 2. And I've just got to throw something random at it to... You see, you can just go, fuck it. I'll just throw something random at it. It'll trade, but you are leveling it up, so it's not too bad. So basically throw anything I fucking... I'll just throw a Cavern Hydra at the motherfucker. And stick a Grimgaunt Devourer over there. He's quite a nasty little card, actually. Whenever a creature is destroyed, Grimgaunt Devourer gains +1 attack and +1 health. He doesn't have to kill them, just anybody on the board that dies. As you can see there was no defender in that lane, sorry. No defender in that lane, so the Shardplate Delver went straight through and did 6 damage to her. Ooh. And I've been dealt a couple of level 2s there. As you can see, now that I'm rank 2, I have a McCavern Hydra that I played before is now ranked up and has been dealt to me, so he's a bit stronger than his level 1. You can see there's a big difference from a 4-7 with Regenerate 1 to a 7-10 with Regenerate 3. That it makes a massive difference. Oh, you bitch. My Shardplate Delver's fallen already. Oh no. No, he's not gone down yet. She'll only do 4 damage and I've got 6 health, so it's not gone down yet. How tough? For a rank 1? Is he just a 7-6 at rank 1? Oh, he's sat next... Yeah, sorry, he's next to the general, isn't it? The 2 creatures dying over here increased my Grimgaunt Devourer. This is one of the most overpowered cards in the fucking game. Epidemic. Each creature an opponent controls gain -2 attack and -2 health. -4, -4, -6, -6. And if she's got, like, say, like full 5 creatures, that is a lot of damage and damage reduction being done. My favourite play is Double Demic. 2 Epidemics in 1 turn is just devastating. It's one of the most overpowered cards. There's not that many overpowered cards in the game, but as with every TCG, there's always something that everybody finds. And currently, Epidemics and Savants, I think Claire would agree, are the red and black Savants are the 2 nastiest ones. Well, black's Necrim, or actually the purple, but for all intents and purposes, we call them by magic stuff. Like, you've got green, white, black, and red. There is no blue. There is no blue. Unfortunately, he will kill my Grim... I wanted to do something else here, like throw down a Cavern Hydra, but he's going to kill my Grimgaunt Devourer, which I don't want. So instead... Botanimate! It's a 7-3! It's done Mario Med, it didn't make him stronger! That made him stronger? Oh... That fucking general. Damn, that was a fuck up. I thought he'd be stronger. I mean, they're like weak. I didn't realise they were going to get... It powered him up. The 3/3 sapling actually had more damage as a base damage before getting buffed by the general. Motherfucker.
Sorry, mate.
S on that one, please. I see the Hungering Strike rank 2 is quite nasty. She's gonna have to deal with that next turn. Oh, here we go, Savant time.
No.
Yes, that's Savant time.
Spoilers.
It's a damn shame, actually. I didn't get dealt a single Savant at rank 1, so it'd have been nice to have, like, rank 2 Savants now. Ah, even worse. I can't actually double Savant, otherwise my Grimgaunt Devourer is gonna go down. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, this is what's nice about it. You build your deck, but you don't build a deck in a very Magic the Gathering kind of way. Well, you do. Like, obviously, you put more... You have 30 cards in a deck.
I know you were planning something.
Yeah, I was planning something.
Not anymore, you know.
I've got to Hungering Strike him. But he's still going to do I knew it. When he buffed him, I knew it was still going to do too much damage. So now I've got to enrage him to survive it as well. Bastard. And I had 2 Savants that I wanted to play, and a Shard Plate Delver that I wanted to play. And really, it's going to make no difference, because all she's got to do is block it next turn. Your creatures... It's another thing as well. Sorry. I mean, there's quite a few different mechanics to the game, so it takes quite a while to explain it. It's not particularly very complex. You can pick up the gist by playing the tutorial. And just a few games. It's not that hard to pick up and play. But your creatures attack every turn if able to do so. You do get Summoning Sickness. When you first bring them out, they can't attack for a turn. But after that, even on your opponent's turn, all creatures that are able to attack do so. So right now, she's got the advantage because she can plonk down even a crap thing. All it has to do is 4 damage and it'll kill my Grimgaunt Devourer. It will destroy whatever it is, but she can just plonk down a rank 1. Just rank up the card. That's what I mean, she can just plonk down any rank 1, go, fuck it, it's gonna die, it's got 20 damage, nothing's gonna survive at rank 2 for 20 damage. Plonk down a rank 1, rank up the card, and destroy my Grimgaunt Devourer at the same time. Very nasty. There was something else, oh yeah, about deck construction. 1 second while I, Echo Wisp. Again. And we shall throw down a Grimgaunt Predator down the mid. All rank 2s. Oh, he's gone stronger. This guy doesn't gain extra attack and health every time just anything dies. He has to kill it. Well, it has to be in his lane anyway, so that means he's got to kill it, basically. Well, no, he didn't have to kill it. You could debuff it to the point of dying or nuke it, but generally... Oh! Oh, nice. I've got my rank 3 Grimgaunt there as well. No, you won't like the sound of my rank 3 Grimgaunt coming down. But yeah, deck construction. 30 cards is the max. You can be single colour. The maximum colours you can be is 2 colours. Any 2 colours, but you can't go like tri-decks or like prismatic and shit like that, as you would call it in Magic the Gathering, where you take all colours. You can't do that in this. 2 colours max, 30 cards max, and you can only have 3 of 1 card max. You got enough fucking Aegis conscripts?
No. And no more warp bashes. I wonder what card he will play.
Yeah, it's got to be the Grimgaunt. That much is for true. And I'm gonna throw down a Ferocious Roar. Everybody buff. I think I'm gonna dodge him over here. Certain cards can move late. As you can see, the little foot icon with 1 means you can move 1 space a turn. I didn't need to do that. I just wanted to. Claire's Aegis Conscript will come out of Summoning Sickness now and try to attack my Grimgaunt Predator. She's gonna have to do something serious buff-wise to him to get rid of him. Certainly not undoable. But yeah, covered deck construction, stuff attacks every turn. What other little bits of nuances is there? There's quite a lot of nice little shit. It's like I say, if you enjoy TCGs, I would be highly surprised if you don't enjoy SolForge. Free to play, by the way, as well. And a lot of people are going, oh, it's pay to win. That is just factually incorrect. Because the game, oh yeah, another thing. The game has different ranks of cards. You've got commons, rares, heroics, and oh fucking hell, Claire, what did you do to him to make him do that? Oh, you bulwark bashed him.
And I also had the general next to him, so it gave him
You bitch.
I can plan that one, do some math.
You bitch.
Don't like when I have to do math.
Well, that Alolan General's going down this turn, but he's going to do 6 damage before he does so. So, what I'm going to do is, I mean, you've seen when I've been playing Echo Wisp, it puts down like on 1 spot and then puts down a single copy. At rank 3, it fills every space with an Echo Wisp. Very, very nasty. And then combine it with like the old Ferocious Roar. It's quite a nasty little play that turn. It is quite nasty. You damn look, I've played loads of Ferocious Roars, but yeah, I keep getting dealt level 1s. I think I've got 3 in my deck, so I must have been dealt rank 1, rank 1, rank 1. I ain't been dealt any rank 2 Ferocious Roars yet, so at least that was some reprieve. Block him. Heavy Artillery? Oh, my Grimgaunt Predator! My Grimgaunt Predator! I've only got rank 1s apart from fucking Enrage. Jellyfish attack. Yeah. As you can only play 2 cards each turn, Claire could only block, say, the 2 12 damage ones or whatever. Oh, here we go. But that's one of her. She can only block 1 creature now. So there's still. Oh, 8, 16. 24? No, it's it. Because everything attacks every turn, so as you can see. GG. That deck is really, really nasty, but wasn't actually. It didn't play to its strength that turn. I mean, that time. There was barely any epidemics. I only played 1 and no Dark Shaper Savants. They're the critical ones. So really, it was actually quite a normalish game. Usually that deck stinks of overpowered Echo Wisps and Ferocious Roars, and that's just like a base. Once you get the Dark Shaper Savants out and the epidemics, double demics with Dark Shapers. So first one of the day. Oh, nice for the video. I got a blue booster. It could have just given me red boosters. You can get a single card, red boosters, blue boosters, and I've noticed, me and Claire's noticed in the past week or 2, they've started dropping gold boosters. I'll show you them at the end. Here we go, blue booster, what we got? We've got 1 heroic and a couple of rares. Oh, actually, I don't have any of these. Rhymehorn Chargers, I've not got many. Not too bad. Vengeful Spirit, I don't think I've got any of them. Oh no, I've got think I had 1, so that's not too bad. It gets to a point, well, that's what my lurkers as well, I don't have too many of them. It gets to a point where you've got a hell of a lot of cards, and you're just trying to, like, you know, max them out to like 3 in case you do want to play them. But yeah, a lot of people would say, oh, it's pay to win. It's bloody not. Oh, you don't get enough cards because you can't. Once you've got your daily silver allowance, that's the only currency that you can spend other than real money to buy boosters. So a lot of people say, oh, well, you can't grind it without, you know, putting in actual real money. Thing is, though, if you log in every day for a few weeks, you get a hell of a lot of cards. What I did is, threw down for like, I mean, I don't know how many I bought, but it was about 20, 30 quid or something like that at the beginning. And it just to give you a base level, you know, so you can construct some decks, and then that's it. That's all I've done. I mean, I'm not trying to like dissuade any sales for the game or anything like that, because it's a great game and I'd like to see it do well. But that's what I did, and it seems to have worked out pretty damn well. The only problem was trying to get legendaries. Very, very rare to get a legendary out of a blue in it. Very rare. I've only had like one, maybe two. I've either had one or two, and I'm thinking it's only one. Claire's only had one. But the gold packs are guaranteed a legendary. Sometimes you get two in it, so like, you can't, I'm not sure, but you get. I had two legendaries in one gold, I'm damn sure. So I mean, but the gold ones are bloody expensive. It's like £10 for a gold booster. But me and Claire had two drop one day and then the next day, like one on one day, one on the next day. And I had the same about a few days later. I had fucking one drop on one day, one drop the next day. So I think they've started adding them in. And also, this leads me on to what. Oh, let's find another deck. What we got? Unfortunately, a lot of my decks involve black. But let's try find one with. We'll play Tepis, which is red, and Necrim, which is black.
You're really mean to me today, Liam.
I don't seem to be able to accept the challenge. Apparently, I'm not up for the challenge. I don't know, I seem to be locked here. I've never had that problem. I swear to God, guys, oh, that's a fucking buggy game. Never had that problem.
I'll give it a minute to see if it's
I can't even go back. Oh, here we go. May have just been lagging there. Buggy, not so much. Laggy, every blue moon. It's not immune to a bit of lag. Just like the matchmaking side. The matchmaking is really quick and brisk. Can't complain about the matchmaking. But sometimes a little bit lag. Bit disappointing when I'm recording that it shows the lag. 'Cause it doesn't do it very often. I'm serious. I'm not just defending it. It doesn't do it very often. But typical how it shows that it do it. As you can see, I'm first to act. So I'll put down Claire's favourite card. But I was saying something else. Oh yeah, like I say, there's ranks of the cards. Common, rare, heroic, and legendary in that order. And a lot of folk that don't particularly know the game is go, oh, I'm just losing to like all legendary decks. Legendaries aren't that good. They're good, but they're not that good. Even some of the commons are really good. Some of the rares, really good. Some of the heroics, really good. And you can easily make devastating decks without having a single legendary in there. And you always get plenty of heroics fed anyway, so it is not a game of pay to win. It is very, very generous with its cards that it gives. Very generous. Go away. Bolted.
Well, aren't you just a meanie?
I am. Poison, bitch. Forgot about that. The little green drop there is poison. I'll take 1 damage each turn. But yeah, the game is very generous with its cards, guys. Seriously, like some days you log in and you get like a gold and 2 blues for your rewards and stuff like that. You get for your login bonus a blue, and then for your first win you get a gold, and then for your fucking third win of the day you get a blue. That's what I've had. It's fucking great. So it's really quite generous. Like I say, my recommendation is throw down for a base level of cards just to get deck building, and then just log in every day and sit on the given cards, and it comes in pretty fast. It really does. Very generous, more than what people would give it credit for. It really is. Like I say, people are a bit mean towards it, aren't they, in regards to like, you know, pay to win, and it's not. In regards to like, you can't grind cards, but you don't need to. That's the thing. You don't need to, like, I mean, they have a valid point of like, once you've got your daily win bonuses, there's no point playing, which is kind of a new school of thinking nowadays, isn't it? Unless there's a carrot to chase, you can't have fun playing a game. Very new school thinking that, but that's how it is. These guys with little red lightning bolts, hasted, basically. They won't suffer summoning sickness, they'll come in and start fighting straight away. Just like that. Boom. And they also go up. If they do damage, when Ashurian Mystic deals battle damage to a player, it gets +1 attack and +1 health. So they can, if they're left alone, they can actually become quite troublesome. Very troublesome. Oh dear, I guess I'm playing spells this turn. I thought it's a very spell-heavy deck is my Necrom and Tepis one, red and black. I like to, like I say, you've got white, which is called Aloyan. You've got black, which is called Necrom. You've got red, which is called Tepis. And you've got green, which is Utera. But it's just easier to call them old Magic style, isn't it? White, black, green, red. Much easier. Those Restless Wanderers have somehow become out of control. I can't really.
That's good news for me.
Best I can do is this. Best I can do there. Cinderfist Brawler? When Cinderfist Brawler deals damage to a player, it deals that much damage. Sorry, it also deals that much damage to the player. So if I hit Claire for 7 damage, it would then do another 7 damage to her. So almost like an extra nuke. Aquatic Embrace, target creature, it's basically a health buff. 5, 10, 20, which is pretty nasty. She's, oh, I'm about to say she's trading on my, oh, what the fuck? Nasty. I've lost a lot of health all of a sudden. However, Epidemic. It was. And, unfortunately, I don't have anything decent to deal with the Restless Wanderers, so I'm just gonna have to sacrifice a Grimgaunt Predator on him. On them, I guess. The Wanderers, not fucking Restless Wanderer, but still. Oh, no he didn't! Oh, this is what you want. This is like tournament winning kind of like hand dealt. Not double Demic, but double Darkshaper Savants. In case you're wondering, like, why Darkshaper Savants are so good, the rank 1 doesn't do anything. But the rank 2 onwards, when you play a level 1 card, you may have target creature an opponent controls gain -3 attack and -3 health. So, literally, if I get 2 of these out, and then next turn... If next turn I cast, like, 2 level 1 spells, it's just... I cast a level 1 spell on that. Oh, here we go. Lightning Spark and shit like that. I cast a Lightning Spark, and it'll do 5 damage from that, and then I'll get to target something for -3, -3 from this guy, and then I get to target something for -3, -3 from this guy. Very, very nasty. It becomes very hard to deal with. Crippling, even. Yeah, Claire is, I mean... She's going to do a lot of damage here and stuff like that, but it's a matter of whether she can weather the storm and get me down now. It seems like you've only got 2 cards out there, Liam, and you're... Oh, you bitch. They'll be doing shit like that. Lightning a Sparker! So as you can see, I got rid of that with the 5 damage, and now I gain -3 attack and -3 health from whatever I choose, which is going to be this guy. And then this guy also gets to cast it as well. This guy. And I could go for a second cast. But what I'm gonna do... No, yeah, I'm playing properly, but it's just a matter of, do you want to Necrovive it, but you might just bring out a rank 2 and destroy him when he attacks next turn. Best to get maximum efficiency out of him. And get this guy's damage down. She's actually, I mean... Usually you'd wipe the board with 1 round of Darkshaper. She had quite a lot of health on stuff there. Quite a lot of health. She had quite a good turn there, to be fair. Like, usually, you'd literally just wipe the board, and from what she's saying here, she's gonna... Yeah.
That is really rare.
Yeah, that's not very common that, I wouldn't just completely flush the board with a round of Dark Shaper Savants, and secondly, that she'd be able to, like, get rid of them that fast.
The only reason I was able to do that because you didn't kill my Packmaster first.
What did Packmaster do?
Always a legendary in the
Each other you terror creature you control gains +1 attack and +1 health. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I see, I didn't know I did that. More Master of Elements. Huh. I guess it's another spell turn for me. I forgot how much fucking spells I put into this bastard deck. It's a very typical, like, it's mainly a red deck with some black thrown in there. It's not like, I mean, I'm trying to mix it around for you to show you some different colours. I don't know if I've got a good Alloyan deck to show you. But my first deck was black and green. This is red and black. Ah, you bastard.
Arr.
He was dead. And now he's out of control. No, he's not.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Uranti-Bolter! Uranti-Bolter!
You're gonna say! You're both of them, because I'm gonna be disappointed now because I've got another one here.
Fucking eat the Uranti-Bolts.
I was gonna bring out that and be like, yeah!
Fuck that, these are really nasty, those Restless Wanderers, if you can get multiple of them out. When another Restless Wanderer enters the field, you gain +9/+9. Very, very nasty. Very nasty. Don't delve my shards. Huh. So if I put Master of Elements here, that means my first, as you can see on here, when Master of Elements enters the field, the next level 1 spell you play is free this turn, which is very nice. So I'll bring in a Stormcaller, and the next level 1 spell I play... Ugh! That just really fucked me up!
That's not a spell!
I was gonna... Thing is, I had a Primordial Surge, I was gonna do that. Damn! Well, what? I had a rank 2 Epidemic. It was gonna put your fucking Restless Wanderers down to, like, a, what is it, -4, -4? It'd have put him down to, like, 1 health and 10 damage, which would have been nice, and it'd have killed your Shard Plate.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, Master Elements it'd have been alright then. Oh, man, that is schoolboy errorage there. It's kind of funny, actually, I don't make many mistakes when I play. But yet I record, and that's second mistake now in as many games. There was no reason for that Master of Elements to die there. No reason whatsoever.
No reason for it to die like this.
Dah. There's no need for that trade on my behalf. Anyway. Shaboom! He's gonna die, but when he dies, it deals 6 damage to another creature in this lane and to each creature adjacent... Oh, in this lane, and each creature adjacent to it. Which is a bit annoying because there's no creatures adjacent to it. Good job. Good job. Well, damn. Let's try something like that. I'm trying something like that. I can't believe I fucked that up. That might... Ah! It's I thought it was 1 damage, it's not. It's rank 2 in it, so it does 3 now. Nasty piece of shit. Oh, you cow. That's giving it movement there, so she comes over here, and it does damage because of Fervent Assault. If you move it into a lane, it'll do 4 damage? 6 damage, my god, rank 2. It does 6 damage to a creature in the lane, and it's been buffed up now. Nasty! And I've only been dealt level 1 creatures, which is just fan-fucking-tastic.
If it makes you feel better, my next hand is entirely level 1.
Oh well. Wipe the board. Lightning for all.
Oh well.
Really? Demic.
Oh no! What's that?
And a fucking rank 3 Dark Ship Summon says, get the fuck out of here. Get out. He's a card, and he needs to be dealt with. Arg. What be this across my bow? Better not bring in another one. Get the fuck out of my town. 20 damage. He's got a friend. No, he's not. I'm gonna have Primordial Surge him. Get out, this fucking stag. Boom! Welcome to 30. I'd like to keep that Spirit Flame Mystic, but it is not going to happen. I'm going to get redealt. You still waiting for me? I'm still waiting for me. I've clicked end turn. Apologies, guys. Like I say, it's just a shame, innit? We've played loads of games. There we go. We've played loads of games, and there's only been lag, like, what? Maybe 1 out of 20 matches? Maybe even less than that. But typical. As soon as we're fucking recording. Just typical. Hey up! Oh, I liked him. Right then.
No, you did. You don't got another one. Please don't have another one. Please.
No, get off help. Wait a minute. Icebound Fortitude. Yeah, each could treat. I thought so. Like, hey, wait a minute. Right, here we go. So, I mean, cards like that are pretty good. You get some cards which are free, which means you could cast your normal 2 spells and then still cast that free one. Or, like you saw then, where the Master of Elements comes in and it allows you to play a level 1 card for free, or at rank 3, a level 2 or 1 card for free. So, it's nice. It's basically like, almost like having more land. I mean, I really like this game for not being land fucked. That mechanic is so fucking old. Don't get me wrong, I love Magic the Gathering, but the mechanic of being land strangled is very fucking old and tiresome. I've got something you might enjoy, Claire. Oh yeah, don't worry, that's coming too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam!
And that Cadaverous Thicket, if it deals damage, it adds poison. So
bye-bye!
So no damage. And he doesn't deal poison. You should poison yourself now, you're -4. That's my theory. Fuck's sake, where's all my level 2s? That thicket is indeed quite thick now. I've dumbed it down to a -4. That thicket's got no chance. I've got like red swirls around my fucking right hand. I've got blue swirls around my left hand. What's thicket gonna do about that? Just sits there like, oh my god, that's way too many swirls.
I don't think I can do anything. I think the only way I'm going to be able to do anything now is if I get down like lots of
certainly going to be a tough one here. It's closer. You do mean you do have 50% more life than I do currently. Yeah, that's it. Let me think about how to do this. I wish I had some more spells. Typical. If I Rite of the Grimgaunt, which makes it so every time a creature dies, he gains +1/+1. So let's weaken this motherfucker. And a seismic. No. Yeah, fuck it. Grimgaunt Devourer and get him down. Bam. I took 2 damage, but because I killed a creature, he went up +1 damage, +1 health, and the Grimgaunt Devourer went up +1 damage, +1 health. Ooh. A rank 3 Stormcaller, a rank 3 Dark Shaper, and a rank 3 Epidemic. These are all things that I like to see. Unfortunately, I won't get any procs if I cast rank 3s, so that's not so great. Hey up. What's going on here?
Why did it's not you, Terra?
Sharplet Delvers are green, yeah.
Why didn't it get my Terra Packmaster bug?
I'm not sure. Either way, that's GG, innit? All I've got to do is attack.
Oh, it wasn't. It was a bruiser. Sorry, I misread the card. I could have done that. I feel stupid. I misread the card. Oh, crap. Oh, it's already done. You got to switch them the other way round. So that the other one was attacking. Oh. Either way, you would have killed me this time.
Yeah, she couldn't block all the damage there.
I do feel silly for that, though.
There we go. Collect your 3rd win. I've not won 3 games.
I've not won one.
We played 2. We played 2, didn't we? I've won 3. Magic the Gathering. Another blue. There we go. You see what I mean? It's so. I mean, it's luck like, but 2 blue cards in one day. I mean, 2 blue packs. That's not bad. That. I would like to open this pack. Ooh. I got a heroic in there, and it's one that I don't think I've got. A Rune Grove Guardian. Oh, no. When you gain a rank, Rune Grove Guardian gains +4 attack, +4 health. +8, +8, +14, +14. Cryomancers, yeah. Scythian Augmentation, yep. Bonescypher Reaver. I mean, funny, when I started fucking playing, it's like, all these cards, you're like, I don't know what the fuck these do. You actually learn them pretty damn fast. Because, like, the rank up and stuff, you learn, like, oh, I hate that card. That card's nasty and stuff like that. You learn them pretty fucking fast. Yeah, good shit. Very good shit. I would have liked to show you an Aloyan deck, but unfortunately, guys, no time. I'd like to show you the deck builder and the store. Thanks for the games, Claire. To have played, it was much. I mean, even that was 3/4 of an hour, which was a bit longer than I'd have liked. But it's playing online. It's a bit slower. People like to. I mean, it's fair enough. You know, there's a timer for a reason. You got your time, and you know, you think about what you got. Sometimes it's rich. You've got to really think. Like, you can seriously like either win or lose based on what you've done. So it's fair enough using the time. So if you go to the store, as you can see, a shit ton of gold today. I started off at like 850. And then when I logged in, it gave me the bonus gold, and then I've had me 1st win and 3rd win. So with this gold, as you can see, you can't use silver to buy blues or golds. Like, I mean, look at the. I think 3,250 gold. It's about 10, 11 quid. So pretty expensive. Like I say, if you're gonna throw down for some cards to begin with, about 20 or 30 pounds, price of a normal game. And that'll get you a lot of these normal boosters. Use normal boosters. I know these drop as well, but this gives you your core. And then you're going to keep getting fed these reds and these blues through your dailies. Premiums also come in now. And like I said, the difference is, contains 10 cards including at least 1 legendary, 3 heroics and 3 rares. So pretty good. Whereas the blues, at least 2 rare cards and a heroic card. But you've got a chance to get a legendary. In the basics, at least 1 rare, chance to get a heroic or a legendary. So you can get a legendary out of reds. Didn't know that. Very rare though. I don't even see heroics very often out of reds, let alone legendaries. So you spend all your gold, you go chick 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 like that. We can have 6 open packs. I like the sound it makes when you open them. Very satisfying. Druid's Chant, Enrage, Primal Surge. Oxygen Spitter, Necrovive Hunting Pack. Frozen Solid, Primordial Surge, Palladium Pulse Mage. I like the art of the stuff in this game as well. The art is very nice. Like the art on the cards. And you can see it's like, look, it's just a little Marathine. He's just started to assemble from bones. And then he's a rank 2. And he's like, oh, well, I've got a big tail thing and shit now. And I've added a better skull than what I had on before and stuff like that. I've gotten a bit better. And then he's rank 3. And it's like, yeah, I'm a big motherfucking guy now. I can actually move around and do shit properly. Look, he starts off proper like feeble, like no elf because he's just a sack of bones. And he's getting a bit more solid. And now he's pretty damn solid. See, it's good shit. Flamestruck's Shaman, do you know, to begin with, is just a fucking warrior guy and a fucking pocket healer. And then it's like, you see now, I've gotten some decent equipment. The warrior's gone down and done some raids, and, you know, the shaman's got some equipment and shit. And then it's like full on, like, it's got the required gear score to, you know, like, do, like, end game content now. It's good. I like how this shit ranks up. Well, Predator starts off as a little kitty cat, you know, not much bigger than a house cat. And then it's like, you see, now I'm going all pink and spiky. And it's like, no, I look nothing like I did before. But he's looked pretty disgruntled. I think he liked being pink. It's like, roar! Oh man, fuck, I liked being pink cat instead. It does not look pleased. Oh, I like the Greyborn Glutton ranks up as well. Look, you got this little fat guy, little fat zombie. I like this as well. Like, when he dies, he kind of explodes. That's the way I imagine it. When Graveborn Glutton is destroyed, it deals 1 to 4 damage to each opponent, so he kind of explodes when he dies, like a suicide zombie. So, yeah, Dr. Frankenbaum is like a fucking zombie mad scientist kind of doctor guy. And he like stitches like bombs and shit on the zombies. This is proper fucking good. But rank 2, he's got like little runes and shit on him now, stuff like that. You know, he's getting better and fucking, you know, it's more magical explosion, does more damage and shit like that. It's getting better at exploding. It's had practice. And at rank 3, he's packing himself full of explosive zombies. Like, he's not just an explosive zombie, he's full of explosive zombies and like all these magical explosion fucking runes and shit like that. I like that one. Magma Hound. You know, he's getting slightly more magma. But you see, like, the guy don't really change that much, but his hound does. You know, it's getting more magnified. I like shit like that. Dark Shaper Savant. Starts off as just like, yeah, I'm just a regular elven kind of lass and stuff like that. I like to shape life, and I'm very savantish. And then she's getting better. Look, I can wield magic and shit like that now. I don't even need a sword no more. I've gone all magical, and I've got like my wings and shit work better. And it's like, you know what? I'm so good now. I can just cast spells with my harp. You see, it's good shit. I like how stuff ranks up. Frozen Solid don't change, because you're Frozen Solid no matter what rank it is. See, it makes sense. You know, spells tend to not like look any different or anything like that. Oh, Nexus Core is a good one as well. It just starts off as just like, it's a regular old Nexus Core and stuff like that. Oh, but it's getting better. It's, you know, like, it's getting more advanced. It's got some extra fucking tubes and fucking heads-up displays, you know. It's powering up and stuff like that. And then by rank 3, it's like, hey, what you doing? What you doing here? It's like little sentry eyeballs and stuff like that. Get out.
I've seen that card when it's in its like small thumbnail form. I think it's like a skull.
Oh, yeah, it's eyeballs and it's...
The teeth at the bottom.
Yeah. Its nose there and its teeth and its eyes and stuff like that.
I was like, what the fuck card is that?
Fully powered up with all its defenses and shit like that now. Its little fucking sentries and stuff like that. Hey. And we're out of cards, unfortunately. Oh, Scavenger Scorpion as well. He's quite cool. Like I say, some are more subtle than others. But some, I really like that. The rank up system is really, really good. And the deck builder, which is a very functional deck builder. I don't really have any complaints about it.
I reckon we need to make the resolution better.
Oh, well, this is a general complaint about the game overall. There is there's no resolution support, unfortunately, at the moment. Like, you get what you're given. You can't change resolution, which is quite eek. But doesn't really, it doesn't affect me in any negative way or whatever like that. But it would be nice for resolution support, definitely. So you could definitely, like, you could see more out in a scroll. Because look, you get quite a lot of cards. Quite a lot. I mean, there's a shit ton there. If you sort by rarity. Like I said, I put about £30 on this right at the beginning. And as you can see, I only got like I got two legendary, out of my initial deposit, I got 2 legendaries. Since then, as you can see, it just say you get rid of Zik. I can't believe I've got 2 of these, but it doesn't matter. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries drop. So, pay to win, my ass. It is not pay to win. It really isn't. If you make a deck full of legendaries, in fact, there was a tournament recently, and they didn't have a single legendary in it. It was mainly all like commons and rares and some heroics scattered in there and stuff like that for synergy. It's like there wasn't any legendaries in it. And what did it use? It used savants, red and black savants with epidemics. Which is like, unfortunately, this happens for me in some games sometimes. I tend to gravitate towards power, not because I want to win. I just tend to, I don't know. I end up. I can't say this without sounding like a dick. Whatever I'm going to say it's going to sound like exactly what I just said. I gravitate towards the powerful shit, which is fair enough, isn't it? Everybody wants to win. But it's not like that. I don't like go for like what's cheesy or like that. I just tend to go, I play a bit of everything and go, oh yeah, I like that card and that card's strong and I like that and I mix this together. And it always works out like, well, that's cheap, is that? It's like, well, I didn't know that. I didn't like, Joe, go reading the forums and everybody's like, oh yeah, Epidemic and Dark Shaper Savants and the Red Savants, they're strong. It's like, I didn't fucking construct a deck based on that. I just made a deck and it ended up I like black. I played black in Magic the Gathering as well, so I was already making black decks to begin with, and the Savants, like, jumped off the page. Because when they had, like, -3/-3, that's like a spell, is that, isn't it? So it's basically like you're getting a free spell. You cast your level 1 spell, you're getting an extra spell out of it. So it's pretty damn nice. As long as you can keep those Savants alive, which is why I like red and black with it. Sorry, red and green. The buffs. And that's why I like black as well for like withering strikes and stuff, so you can debuff the damage and... I'm going to kill your Savant. Oh, no, you're not. Debuff their damage and give it to him instead. But yeah, fair few legendaries, some heroics, all the bronze stars heroics, so quite a few there. The silver stars are rares, even more of them, and the green arrows are commons, a hell of a lot of them. But it's a very, like I say, a very functional deck maker. Say you wanted to make an Eloyan and Utera deck, just fucking untick those ones so you can see Eloyan and Utera, go, yeah, I'll have one of them, I'll have one of them, one of them. I'll throw down 3 Sonic Pulses, which is quite a nice card as well. Each creature opponent controls gains -5 attack. It's alright. It's not as good as Epidemic, but it's alright. SolForge Titan, that's another good one. Starts off absolutely shit. It is a little bit better, but for a rank 2, 5/5 with 5 armor's not incredible, but it's alright. And then, now he's basically taken the entire fucking junkyard of scrap. And he's a fucking junkyard scrap forged Titan now. 10 armor, 20/20. He's a nasty motherfucking card. But you've got to get him to rank 3. There's a lot of strategy. Like, you can't... It gets tempting, like, say you're rank 2 and you've got loads of rank 2 cards in your hand. It gets very tempting just to go rank 2, rank 2, rank 2, rank 2, until you rank 3, and then go rank 3, rank 3. But you've got to think sometimes, like, that's alright doing that, but what happens if you don't get dealt those rank 2 cards when you rank 3, so you don't get your rank 3 ones out? You're just stuck with a bunch of rank 1s in rank 3, which is bad news, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to take the decision to go, actually, I'm going to level this card. I've got an advantage on my opponent. I don't need to throw down those level 2s yet. So instead, I'm going to throw down a couple of level 1 spells, which is why. That's another reason why the Dark Shapers are so powerful. It makes you play level 1 cards with no disadvantage. So you get to level the level 1 cards and rank them up, while still getting the Dark Shaper Savant proc bonus, which is very fucking nasty. Techsmiths can do a similar job as well. If you play a Techsmith... Oh, here we go, Technosmith. When Technosmith enters the field, you may discard a card and level it. So that's pretty nice. It's almost like you just sacrificed it, and then it's going to come back as a rank 2. Very nice. And the card, the actual, like, you know, the rank 1's not great, but rank 2, 8/8, rank 3, 15/15. Pretty, it's slightly above average, isn't it, for its attack and damage for the ranks. Not bad. I mean, an 8/8 at rank 2 is not incredible, but it's solid enough. Considering you get to discard a card, very good. But you see, to begin with, it's just like, I have this skull, I'm going to analyse it. I think I require more heads-up displays and stuff like that. Allow me to beam them out of my eye. And then it's like, allow me to have extra arms and stuff to disassemble this and analyse it even further. Allow me to. Allow me to have extra arms that help me and analyse. It's good shit. But yeah, very easy to make a deck. Like say you can either go monocolor or dual color, but that's it. You can't go any higher than that. You can have 30 cards and maximum of 3 cards. Like if you go like 1, you can have 4, but it'll say it's an illegal deck. Won't it? So you can't have 4. Like I said, there's only 2 problems with SolForge, and this is what I'll finish. Like I said, the deck builder's all great. The way the game plays is all great. The card artwork is fantastic, in my opinion. Fantastic. Easily on level of Magic the Gathering, in my opinion. Some Magic the Gathering cards are epic, don't get me wrong. And I don't think SolForge quite has that level of epic art sometimes. But, you know, Magic the Gathering has been around for a hell of a long time and has gathered some seriously fucking good artists, so fair enough. But across the board, very pleasing are the cards. Everything about this game is very fun. Like I say, if you enjoy TCGs, give this a whirl. It's on Steam, free to play, log in every day, get your cards going, and throw down for like just an initial, like it's almost like a starter set. 10, 20 quid or something like that would be my recommendation. But you don't have to, no, you don't. But it will take you do start with a couple of starter decks, don't you? And you can just kind of pump them up a little bit from there, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, you didn't have none to begin with, did you? And yours are fucking on par with mine. You've still got more cards than me. Claire's still got, even though I threw down to begin with, Claire's still got more cards than me because she logged in for like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe before I did. About 2 weeks before I started, and she's still got more cards than me. So, it shows you, it's not paid to win. You don't have to put a single dime on the game. You really don't. Yes, like I say, 2 problems, 2 gripes with SolForge. Not massive, but still there. To be fair, I've only got praise for the game, so you know, let's be balanced about it. The resolution support, it needs it. It really does. Not everybody has like the right resolutions for even like a small window like this. You know, not everybody has a great resolution. It'd also be nice to like just have a great resolution so I can see more on screen and such. So resolution support needs to be done, and I think they said they are adding it. I think they've said they are adding it. Second gripe is decks in regards to saving decks. Like, yeah, save it. You can only have, do you know what you can see here? That's the maximum. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it only 6 decks you can save at once? I thought it was 8, me. But it seems like you've only got these many deck slots. Now, I wonder if they're going to increase them or at least allow you to buy more deck slots. Because, that's why I always think there's more. Because there's a starter deck ones. Tepis and Utera starter deck, Aloyn and Necrim starter deck. They're what you get to begin with. So as you can see, you get these starter decks to begin with. This is the Aloyn and Necrim starter one. And Tepis and Utera starter deck. They're alright. They're alright to start with and get going and stuff like that. They're not power play decks, but they're alright. They're nice. So you get those 2 to begin with, but unfortunately you can only save 6 decks at once, which means like I mean, I just kept literally overwriting, which is why I've got like HQ for high quality or whatever like that. It was just anything just to distinguish like my newer decks than what my old ones were. I'm just like Aloyn and Necro fucking 1, Aloyn and fucking Necrim, sorry, 1, 2, 3 and stuff like that, so... But that it does catch you, because sometimes you just want to mess around with different decks and create loads of different ones, and it does restrict you. So like I say, the number of decks that you can save to, bit of a problem, but I assume they're going to either increase it for free, or allow you to buy more at some point or another. And second problem, resolution. But that's it. Other than that, I've got nothing bad to say other than that about it. It's currently still in... I don't have that much... I don't have that much gold still. It's currently still in beta as far as I know. Which is why there's no single player campaign. And they're adding like a tournament system. You like rankings and you have proper like, I assume like draft tournaments and etc and so on. But they're not in there yet, unfortunately. So still waiting on a few things. But soon, when this video goes up, it shouldn't be more than a few weeks to a month at most before ladder matches and ranks and stuff like that are in. Maybe the campaign. They're also adding trading soon. There's no trading yet. And you could say, well, wait a minute. If they're giving you free cards each day, isn't trading going to be a problem? Not if you don't allow them to trade daily cards. You know, the ones given to you in dailies. The only cards you can trade are the ones that you paid money for. Easy. So you can say, oh, well, I've got loads of this card and I can't trade them. It's like, yeah, but you got loads of this card for free. So there's no there should be no complaint, should there? Not really. Not really. I'd say, Claire, cheers for the games. We did. The second game was very close, wasn't it? Like, it could have easily gone either way, I think. Like, to be fair, they were black in both of them. Black is very strong. If you want a tip to win, black as a core is very, very strong. But I like black. I always like. I know, that's what I mean. It makes me feel dirty for playing black, but I always play black. I mean, Claire won't hold it against me because I play it black in Magic the Gathering, like almost exclusively black, or black and another colour dual. Usually black and green, and maybe sometimes black and blue if I want more control.
I like blue and green.
But I liked black in this, and I didn't even have epidemics until about a week ago, and now I've got like 2 or something like that. Maybe even 3 actually. How many epidemics have I got? It's a heroic, I believe. Yeah, 2 epidemics. But they are nasty. And the savants as well, also very nasty. But that's a damn shame, is that? Like I say, it does make me feel a bit dirty for playing it, but I always play black. I do. I don't play it for the power, like I was saying before. I tend to gravitate towards stuff, and then later on find out it was cheap. It's like, well, I didn't know that when I was building it. I just liked the, like, say in a fighting game, I just liked that character. It wasn't because he was, like, super strong. Like, I mean, it doesn't always work out like that. It's like, it's not like I gravitate towards, like, Balrog and Sagat in Street Fighter 4 or anything like that. If anything, sometimes in fighting games, I gravitate towards the characters that are fucking crap. But, you know, like, I still enjoy playing them anyway. But, like, here's another example. Injustice, Aquaman. Aquaman was considered top tier, but not the toppest most tier. Not the toppest most top tier. Not the tip-toppiest tier. But he was considered strong, but I didn't know that when I first started playing him. I just liked, you know, the way that he had that medium range kind of poke. I just like that. I don't know, maybe you can say I've got a nose for strength in games. Yeah, I kind of like, I almost like smell out what's going to be strong and stuff like that, and it's like, it's fair enough, isn't it? Like, you play to win. You play to the best of your ability that you can, and you know, sometimes it ends up where, you know, that was a little bit stronger. That it's like, that's a shame that. But like I said, I have been feeling recently like I've got to fucking play some other colours because the black just feels a bit too strong at the moment. But I've got to be honest though, the game overall, I mean, black overall isn't strong. It's just the savants and epidemic. And other than that though, the game itself is quite well balanced, I believe. There is a few exceptions: red and black savants and epidemics. I also find that aggressive cards can be quite, you know, the haste cards, they can be very, very powerful as well. Very powerful. But, you know, they're not overpowered. And I think epidemics just maybe a scoosh too fucking strong. Compared to, like, say, Sonic Pulse. All creatures gain -5 attack. Compared to a rank 3 epidemic, all creatures gain -4, -4. That's like, wow, that is a big difference, isn't it? Like, Sonic Pulse made him do 1 less damage. Sorry, 1 less damage. But Epidemic did 4 fucking health damage to him. That's way better, isn't it? Way better. And that's the Aloyan version of Epidemic. It's nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good. But it's the same. Anybody that plays TCGs will agree and know. There's always a few things that are spiked. Sometimes deliberately, but I won't get into that. But not in this case, I don't think. It's just like, there's always a few cards that are a bit stronger than others, and it's the case in SolForge as well, but it's not a case of like it ruins the game, I don't think. Not even remotely close. Just a few, there's always a few strong cards, and that's how it is in this. Anyway, like I say, guys, if you enjoy TCGs, you will enjoy SolForge. I would be surprised if not, unless you're like, it's Magic the Gathering or get the fuck out. If it's that kind of level of enjoying card games, then maybe not. But seriously, it's got some fantastic mechanics to it. I love the lane mechanics. I love the art on the cards. I love the ranking up of the cards. Just the overall way that the game plays. You know, there's no land anymore, thank Christ. I am bored of land. And bored of being strangled by land. I like how you can play 2 cards every turn and then get dealt a fresh 5. I like choices. I like choices. And the daily login bonuses, and you know, the first and the third win of the day bonuses. The fact that they're really generous. People said that they're not generous with cards and it's shit and stuff like that. It's the entire opposite, man. It's the entire opposite. Very generous and very, very good of them. Very good. So like I say, guys, only good things to say and very little negative to say. I don't even consider it negative. I just consider it pointing out like resolution support would be nice. more slots to save decks would be nice. I don't even consider that negative, I just consider that pointing out the obvious more than anything. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you, dudes!